From writer Eric Grissom of Dark Horse Comics' Gregory Suicide, illustrator Phil Sloan of IDW's War of the Dead, and colorist Marissa Louise of The Wilds, comes the return of the critically acclaimed series Dead Horse with Volume 2, The Ballad of the Two-Headed Dog. Hello comic book junkies, it's the Frog Queen here, and today I'm bringing you a video on Dead Horse Volume 2 called The Ballad of the Two-Headed Dog, and this is issue number 3. This 28-page comic book is published by Frankenstein's Daughter and is available on Comixology today. If you prefer paper over digital though, there is a limited print run available at DeadHorseComic.com. Dead Horse is the story of William Pike, a reclusive shut-in who comes into possession of a powerful key and becomes a target of an evil industrialist. In Book 1, Pike learns the key may help solve the mystery behind his father's death and embarks on a journey into the farthest reaches of Alaska, all while being pursued by a relentless bounty hunter in a plastic ape mask. In Book 2, the past and the future collide as William Pike gets closer to learning the mystery behind his father's death and the strange box he warned him against. In his quest for the truth, William learns of a shadow organization known as the Two-Headed Dog that may hold the answer to everything, though he might not like what he'll learn. Meanwhile, Charles Gadsworth has reached the end of his rope and must employ a dangerous new ally to reclaim the key, a murderous bounty hunter called the Somnambulist. So I've read the entire series, and I have to tell you that this story is pretty hilarious. Grissom manages to combine intrigue and mystery with genuinely funny characters and circumstances. I'm not usually into journey stories, and I'm not used to journey/adventure stories being this humorous. I typically feel most adventure stories are just not even trying to be entertaining anymore. In Dead Horse, we have a hitman though, and he's dressed as a gorilla. Well, everyone mistakes him for a gorilla. He manages to both make me laugh and actually make me feel sorry for him. Oh, he speaks in the third person all the time and has pretty awful self-esteem. And I think my favorite part is after he's messed up his task for the 100th time, he says, "Sasquatch not good at anything." And I feel so bad for him. It's probably my favorite part, but it's like the all is lost moment. So sad. Sasquatch really makes Volume 1. Volume 2 introduces equally hilarious characters, but I can't really tell you about them without spoiling anything, so I'm not gonna. I will say that I think this is a rare comedic book because the artwork really complements the tone of the story, and I feel like this is so often just something that's amiss in most modern books. I can't begin to tell you the amount of comics I get where I can't define who the audience is supposed to be because the artwork versus the content is just confusing. The artwork not fitting the tone of the script. Or, for instance, I will be reading the most seriously serious comic of all time, and it just doesn't make sense with the artwork. Luckily, this book doesn't have that. In fact, the artwork and the script match perfectly. Good choices all around. Anyway, Dead Horse Volume 2, issue number 3 is available today through Comixology and at DeadHorseComic.com. The links are provided in the description below, as well as all the social media links. You also should check out my review of Eric Grissom's graphic novel Gregory Suicide from Dark Horse Comics. The link is also in the description below. And if you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, where I talk a lot of comics and share my daily life and reading with you. Links in the description below as always. Thank you for watching, and until next time, read something good.